And welcome back, everybody, to the Miami Dolphins franchise. Week 2 brings us a familiar foe, the rematch of the Super Bowl last year. Last week, it was the rematch of the AFC Championship game. And this week, it's another great matchup. Just, man, what a start to the season. Taking on this Buccaneers team once again. Obviously, last year, Brody Fitzsimmons won the MVP, took this Tampa Bay team to the Super Bowl where we saw them, took care of business, and brought back our second Lombardi trophy. And just like the Browns last week, who were unsuccessful, the Buccaneers are going to try to turn things around here and get a little bit of revenge here in week number 2. As we are in the rain, we'll see if that weather has anything to do with how the game plays out. Here we go as Sanders kicks this one off in Tampa Bay. Battle of some Florida teams. As here comes Brody Fitzsimmons. We know what this Tampa Bay offense can do. He had a fantastic season, getting traded from New England after being there for just 1 year as their number 1 pick. They get Deshaun Watson. He comes down here, wins the MVP, takes his team to the Super Bowl, and he's going to try to do the same this year. 1st and 10 to start off the ball game, and Jerome Baker, Vince Haynes get right in there for the sack. That is a fantastic start. We all know what this defense did to this Tampa Bay team in the Super Bowl. They just could not get a whole lot going. As Godwin with the catch, he was really the only receiver that did anything in the Super Bowl. We really shut down Mike Evans. Nothing really from O.J. Howard. And we'll see if they kind of change things up a little bit here. 2nd and 4. Fitzsimmons looking around, but Bryant's going to get through for the sack. Vince Haynes was almost in there just as well, but Bryant gets there first, and man, the pressure to start off this ball game looking good for this defense as Fitzsimmons going up top one-on-one, and Godwin comes away with the catch. Noah Igbenogany was, about as good coverage you can have, but a better throw, better catch, and the Bucs down to the 21-yard line. 2nd and 8, another tough catch for Godwin as Igbenogany, the coverage is there. Just, man, fantastic grabs. And now 3rd down and 1. They go to the run game, and that's going to be a 1st down. Ronald Jones up to the 10-yard line. So a fantastic first drive here for Tampa Bay. We saw this against Cleveland last week. Our defense, not the greatest to start as Godwin does come down with it. But that is going to be incomplete. He's out of bounds. 2nd and goal. Fitzsimmons looking, fires to Godwin again. The target of this drive. He is down to the 1-yard line. So 3rd down and goal. They're going to spread out this defense. And Fitzsimmons going to keep it. And he gets the block. He gets through for the touchdown. He really couldn't ask for a better drive to start off a ball game for this Tampa Bay team. Goes right down the field. Touchdown, 7-0 lead. Take up half the quarter. And now, hopefully, they're thinking their defense can help them out. So here we go. Remember in the Super Bowl, we had real issues protecting Tua. And obviously last week against the Browns. So hopefully we can sure things up here in this ball game as it's 2nd and 7. That's going to be Gesicki with the catch, 1st down. He's up to the 47-yard line. So one guy that's going to be coming at Tua, former draft pick of ours, Rod Street, heads to Tampa Bay in free agency. So we'll have to try to shut him down as that's a big addition for this Tampa Bay team. And like I said last week on that right side with Jake Matthews, he had a handful with Myles Garrett, but that happens to a lot of guys, no doubt about it. 2nd and 7. Tua's going to take off himself. He's got the 1st down, not going to take a hit at all, and he'll have the 1st down up to the 25-yard line. So the offense last week struggled early on, turned the ball over twice, but man, after that, they were fantastic as we're trying to get off to a faster start here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Touchdown, Pat Kirkpatrick, his first of the season. Obviously, Claiborne had 3 last week, but what an answer. And yeah, you get to the outside, just that speed, be able to turn that corner, use the agility. You can absolutely forget about it. Obviously, one of the faster receivers in football, and you can just see the speed in just a short yardage. He just gets up there, bam, touchdown. Great answer. All tied up here at 7 with 1:48 left in this first quarter. So hand off the ball. Not going to be a whole lot there. Nice job by Austin Cloud holding up the running back, allowing Jerome Baker to get in through. And now on a 2nd and 8, that's going to be even worse for Tampa Bay because that's going to be a false start, dropping back even more, and now brings up a 3rd down and 13. So from the 22, Fitzsimmons from the gun. Here comes a blitz, but it's been picked up. But no, finally Becton gets through, looking down for Godwin again. But this one's overthrown, incomplete. You can see, playing a little bit more man-to-man so far in these first couple of games. We're trusting in these corners, and hopefully, we get a little bit of pressure, as Becton did apply enough pressure to at least force the throw down the field a little bit too early. 3rd down and 1, trying to pick up this first, as that is going to be a nice run from Dalton Steele, just getting through. I wasn't sure if he was going to get through there at first, but he does, as Winfield does bring him down, but not before he picks up a first down, as we now into the second quarter. 2nd down and 10. Watch out, here comes the pressure off the edge. I believe that was Rod Street. Almost getting to Tua, and brings up a 3rd down and 10. As Tua this time gets rid of it just in time. He did take the hit, but fires it to Gesicki. 1st down up to the 34-yard line, and that is a great throw. We saw a couple fantastic throws from Tua in the pocket last week, and we're seeing it again here. As watch out, Jake Matthews almost gets his knee taken out, but Dalton Steele run, 1st down to the 20-yard line. So for the second drive for this offense, looking just as good. 1st and 10, run up the middle, running over some guys and getting some great block from Johnson, the fullback, running over Devin White. And this gets it down to the 10-yard line, just a tad short of the 1st down. But Steele's going to take it, breaks off a tackle, and he's down to the 2-yard line. 1st down and goal to go now, and trying to put this one in to take the lead here for the first time in this ball game. 1st and goal, handoff to Steele up the middle, and nice job by Tampa Bay's defense. Just a gang tackle there, couldn't get anything. Now brings up a 2nd down and goal. Tua looking, firing over the middle of the field. That's going to be a touchdown. Pat Kirkpatrick, 2nd TD of this ball game, coming through. I mean, he was just wide open in the back of the end zone. Nobody covering him. Number 2 for him. And now we take the lead 14-7 with 7:30 left in this second quarter. So Tampa Bay trying to get back to that first drive, but it was absolutely fantastic as Ronald Jones with the carry, and he has a 1st down up to the 32-yard line. I would have to say, so far, the weather really hasn't made a factor so far. That's what I was wondering if that was going to happen, and nothing at all. As Ronald Jones a little bit shaken up, he goes down after a gain of about 4, so brings down a 3rd and 6 as we bring some heat, believing a one-on-one, and that's why we're doing it, because Noah Igbenogany makes a great play. He's right there on Godwin, incomplete, and forcing a punt. And now bringing back our offense, which is 2 for 2 so far in touchdown drives, as now finds Dalton Steele, and that is a big gain up to the 48-yard line. So at least we're not allowing any. I mean, we're getting a little bit of pressure, obviously, but no sacks. We will take that. Getting rid of the ball quickly. As you can see, Tua has time to throw, going for a double team on Kirkpatrick. Just trying to maybe get it up there, let him do his work, but that's going to luckily just, I guess, for us, fall incomplete. Now 3rd and 6, finding Claiborne underneath. That's going to be a catch. That's going to be a 1st down up to the 37-yard line. So drive continues here. As Tua on the play action, looking around, trying to find somebody down the field. Has Gesicki, and he puts it in there perfectly, getting the 2 feet down. 24-yard gain. 1st down to the 13, and this Tampa Bay defense is having some problems with us as Steele with the carry gets caught up a little bit there, only around 3, and brings up a 3rd down and 7 from the 10-yard line. Tua looking, firing one-on-one coverage. It's Kirkpatrick again! He is probably one of the toughest receivers in football to cover one-on-one. And he just gets that little separation. Tua fires it in there perfectly, and he goes up and gets it for a 5'11 receiver. He just high points the ball so well, comes down with it. His 3rd touchdown of this first half, and we have a 21-7 lead. And now Tampa Bay's really got to try to get something going as they try to go down the field. That's going to be incomplete. I mean, not many teams even test Byron Jones. They did there, and luckily for them, it's just incomplete. It's now Fitzsimmons feeling the heat, just throws it up for grabs. That's well out of bounds, and man, our defense, you might get something the first drive, but after that, we are just so tough to get anything on. As 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes left here in this first half, Tua is just going to have to throw that one away. So Tampa Bay trying to get a stop here, trying to slow us down. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. 3rd down and 10. Tua looking around. He's going to fire it up for Kirkpatrick, who comes down with the catch. It was close. Jamel Dean on the coverage. He comes down with it. 33 yards there, and I think they're going to throw out the challenge flag. They are, and it's going to be overturned. So good challenge by Tampa Bay and forcing a punt, because that is exactly what they needed. I thought he came down with it, but I guess not. So the punt, not too bad of one, as Buchalter comes with a huge hit, and he picks it up. A huge turnover, and maybe that's weather related. I know he took a big hit from Buchalter, but man, I don't know, maybe a little bit weather related, but that's a big turnover, because now we got into the 15-yard line with 2 minutes left. So we'll go underneath to Kirkpatrick, has the catch, and he is very close to another first down at the 7, just a tad short. So 3rd down and inches, and you know, everybody's checking out, think it's going to be a run. That's exactly what we're doing. As Steele breaks off a tackle, and he reaches the ball out for the touchdown. That turnover is going to be huge. That was a momentum swing for Tampa Bay. You know, they maybe go down, get a score, put this back to a one-possession ball game, but the turnover, and then we convert, and you can see he reaches the ball out for the touchdown. That is a huge play. It's now 28-7. 28 unanswered points. Tampa Bay really needs some points here. 1st and 10. They're going to dump this one off, and it's another ball loose. Austin Cloud with the hit. Daniel Reed's going to pick it up. And we got the recovery once again at the 24-yard line. Unbelievable. It looked like it was just going to be a normal tackle. Jerome Baker held him up, but Austin Cloud just comes in, lays the wood. Ball is loose, and this game has just really gotten away from Tampa Bay. They need to hold us to 3. That's Tua going up top, and it's not going to happen. Gesicki for the touchdown. Wow. 35-7. We have scored 28 points in this second quarter. 3 touchdowns in the last, minute and a half? And now, at a 3rd and 8, we have a chance to get the ball back even more. As they're trying to set up a screen, and oh man, that was almost picked off. Austin Cloud was there. He does make the tackle. We'll use a timeout. And there's 28 seconds left, and right now we're just looking for a field goal. Tua looking. He might have had somebody down the field, but he's going to keep it himself. Getting a nice block from Dillard. He'll get out of bounds. Does take a hit. That is a little close to possibly being a late hit, but stops the clock. Still 2 timeouts left. As Tua now looking around, and he's going to fire this one. Nice catch. That is going to be caught by Matt Garvin. And we'll use our second time out, and brings up 7 seconds left from the 40s. We're just about in field goal range, just if need a few more yards, and that's exactly what we'll get. We find Claiborne, call the timeout, and we'll bring on Sanders for about a 41-yard attempt, as this kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. And what a second quarter that was. We came in here tied up at 7, and we leave going into halftime up 38-7. We put on one heck of a performance. 31 points, and those 2 turnovers just it's you're pretty much, I would say, almost your ball game, unless we have an epic collapse. As we go around the league, Buffalo tied with Atlanta. Buffalo trying to get their first win of the season, as the Patriots trying to keep up, to going to 2-0, tied right now with the Bengals, who could be a surprising team this year. We will see. The Joe Burrow in what now is 4th or 5th year, so we'll see what that happens there. It's 1st and 10 as we get this ball to start off this second half. And man, Tampa Bay, you got to get a 3 and out, and that's not what you want to see. Is Dalton Steele with the carry. He picks up the first down, and he's up to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10, Tua dropping back to throw, just going to dump this down to Gesicki, and Gesicki just continues to dig for yards, and he picks up around 6 or 7 yards. They'll give him 7, so 3rd down and 3 for this Tampa Bay team. Like I said, they need a stop big time, and they're not going to get it. We'll get Garvin out of the backfield. First down, he just won't even take a hit. Up to the 42, another first down, as they are having so many problems with our offense. They just really can't keep up, I would say, with the speed. That is for sure. They're not doing a half bad job in the run game. We're still picking up, 4 or 5 yards here and there. But the pass game, man, they just cannot keep up with our receivers. As Tua dropping back to throw over the middle, that's going to be Dillard. And once again, it's just maybe a total mismatch. They do have physical corners. They really do. Big physical corners, but maybe with their speed, they just can't keep up. 1st and 10, Steele with the carry. Flag on the play as White will bring him down, but that's not going to count at all. That's going to be a holding call. So drop us back. Right now, the only way we can stop anything is to stop ourselves, as this is back to the 28. 2nd and 12. Tua stepping up in the pocket, looking around. He's going to fire to his only available receiver, but Claiborne does come down with it and the catch, and now brings up a 3rd down and 1. We'll hand this one off to Garvin. Nice sidestep there, finding just the tad bit of room, and he has a 1st down to the 11-yard line. And what this is really doing to Tampa Bay is also, it's just killing the clock. As Garvin with the run down to the 8, we've taken up over half of the quarter on this drive alone. 3rd and 6, going up top for Kirkpatrick, and he had it in his hands. But nice play by Sean Murphy Bunting just to knock it away, but still. So much clock taking off. We get the field goal. It's 41-7. This game probably just about over. Now Tampa Bay really just playing for some pride, as his Super Bowl rematch did not work out as they intended to. They wanted to get a little bit of revenge, and right now, not looking good. This is even worse than the Super Bowl. So, really, really interesting. Thought this was going to be one heck of a game, and it just really hasn't turned out to be that at all, as we have just absolutely dominated. Going up top, looking for Mike Evans, but Byron Jones with another fantastic play knocks it away and brings up a 3rd and 10 as they'll set up a screen pass, and he'll get away from one defender but can't come away from Cloud. So he's down to the 31-yard line, and now Tampa Bay. I'm surprised about this. I would think you would go for it, down 41-7. They're just going to kick the field goal as Tavecchio comes away with 3. And yes, Tua is still in the ball game. I think we get one more drive here just to see if we can add anything. And I know it's in the 3rd quarter, so that's, if this is 4th quarter right now, I think I would take these guys out. But maybe just one more drive as we hand to Dalton Steele up the middle. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us on the butt, but, you know, I think that's a, give them one more. Let's see it. It's only week 2, so I don't think we can just take guys out right away. 3rd down and 6 after the holding call takes away the 1st down. Tua looking. He does take the hit from Ron Street, and because of that hit, I think that's it. I think we take everybody out. We're up 31 points. Just no need to have anybody else in there. That was their one last drive. As defensively trying to hold, you know, trying to continue to show this strength. Only allowing that one touchdown after the first drive, and on 3rd and 1, that's going to be thrown away, incomplete. So brings down a 4th and 1 for Tampa Bay, as now they decide to go for it, and they go to the fullback who comes away with a run. He picks up 9 yards. He's up to the 46-yard line. Like, why you go for it there, but you kick the I just don't understand. You're down so much. You got to be going for it all day, especially maybe hurrying up, as Godwin comes away with another fantastic grab in traffic. He has definitely been impressive. He's had a very good game, 6 catches, 112. Really the only positive for Tampa Bay in this ball game, because they haven't really had anything. As on 2nd and 10, Fitzsimmons going to take off, and he will be stopped short at the 24-yard line. So 3rd down and 1. They're going to throw it, looking down the field, and he'll find it, go underneath, finding O.J. Howard, who will have a 1st down. So Tampa Bay still competing here at the end, trying to just at least put in another offensive touchdown. 3rd down and 6 from the 8. Fitzsimmons looking around, and he's going to go down. Frank Canty with the sack, and now a 4th and 18. Pretty much the last-ditch effort here just to get something for Tampa Bay, and just throws it up for grabs, looking for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete, out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to finish off this ball game. A complete beatdown, 41-10. Tampa Bay doesn't even have 200 yards of offense, and once again, we kind of own Brody Fitzsimmons. That is a quarterback, a guy that just does not want to see us. Obviously played in New England those 2 years as a rookie. We took care of him twice there. Take care of him in the Super Bowl and once here. So right now, he is 0-4 against our team. And he doesn't want to see this Dolphins team whatsoever. As that was just a complete domination. I mean, even with those I know the turnovers kind of changed changes it around. And it was, after that, it was done for. But really, their defense was not, I mean, they had the one stop, obviously, but it wasn't like offensively they were getting anything against us either. They just weren't. They just had the one good drive, and that's pretty much about it. So after the game, because of that game, you know, if you're thinking about like, man, what is going on? How you get a blowout against a great team in Tampa Bay? Our team is the best team overall. We have an 89 overall team, and we can go around the league just taking a look at the overalls of these teams. And there's a few teams that are close to us, like Cleveland, 88 overall, and we had a tough game against them. But we're just a much superior team. And that's the whole thing going into next year. You know, we're going to have to re-sign so many guys that our overall will definitely drop. So I think I'm going to try to turn up the difficulty. You can see I do play on all Madden. There's no doubt about that. Play on all Madden. And if we take a look at the sliders, it's almost as default as you possibly can get. I think the gameplay is definitely a lot better, but that's why, you know, we're just better teams than everybody. But maybe make a few adjustments to the sliders. Just try to make it a little bit difficult. I still want to keep it realistic because we have a fantastic team. You know, defending two-time champs. We are a fantastic team, but maybe just try to change it up a little bit so the games are more competitive. In reality, I mean, that's the whole thing too. I mean, I don't want to play blowouts left and right, so I want to have some good games. So we'll change things up just a tad bit, see how it works out. Buffalo's a very good team, a division team we've had some great games in the past against. So we'll see. We'll see what we can get slider-wise and maybe make a few adjustments. We'll see for week 3. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. If you could please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.